Hey, what's up everybody? Lion here. Today's video day number 79. And today I'm gonna draw live, or sort of live, not a time-lapse video. A video of a car, or I'm drawing an illustration of a car and a driver. It was a interesting looking driver I'd seen today. It was a small car, and just the way it looked was very comical to me because the guy who was driving it, he seemed pretty big. So I figured I'll try to draw something similar to what I had seen. And I don't know, I just decided I wanted to do a full length video of me drawing just because I'm not quite sure, if people really care how long the video is or if it should be shorter. And who knows, maybe you like the longer videos, so just doing it longer this time. And if you happen to stick around and watch my other videos, or have been watching any of them, maybe you can let me know which you prefer. The guy who was driving the car looked like his head was hitting the roof while he was driving it. He was that big in comparison to this tiny little mobile. I didn't get, the best look at the guy because he was making a turn in front of me. But from what I could tell, it was like, he was huge. Maybe like a lanky, tall dude. Not, fat or anything. I can't even imagine, like, how his, legs fit into this vehicle. So today was a friend of mine's birthday. He turned 40 years old. I still have a couple more years until I hit that. But it's pretty wild to think about it. You do so much stuff in your life and you don't even realize how time is passing. And I don't know. I'm not really like a homebody, but I haven't really been going out as much as I used to. So, not being around my friends as often as I had been, I guess I'm not realizing how much people are aging. Or that I'm getting older myself. It's pretty wild. So I was reading an email from a friend of mine. So since back in November, I've been looking for a new job, and I don't know. I guess I take things literally, and I try to stick to the rules on things and try to do the right thing. So in my job hunt, jobs are requesting that their requirement is that you have a degree. And I never got a college degree. I never finished school. And so when it comes to those jobs, I always pass on them because I feel, it's there for a reason. And, people have given me their point of view saying that, I should apply anyway, and that it was just, a preference. But if the job, says that you need 4 years of experience and 4 years degree or bachelor's or master's or whatever, I don't know what happens to a person when they finish school aside from, completing their schooling. But maybe there's something to it. And I guess in my mind, I feel like, maybe if a job doesn't have, let's say they in the future they have a job that needs to be filled that doesn't require doesn't require a degree. Well, maybe now if you had applied before and you dismissed what their requirements were, now they won't hire you because they feel that you can't even read, what they're requesting. I don't know. What do you guys think of that? Should you apply to a job anyway, even if you don't have a degree? And it says that it's a requirement? I feel like you should stick to the rules. I don't know. I had another idea, which was just to contact, if there was a way to do that, to email the company and say, hey, I've got 16 years of experience. I just don't have a degree. Should I still apply? I guess that'd be a smart way to go, especially considering I haven't found a job yet. I have another friend who's looking for a job. He's in the medical, technical field or something like that. I think it's to help people with putting in medical records or something. And he's been searching for a while. And the stuff that he knows, supposedly it's supposed to be easy for him to find a job. But he's having a tough time. So if anybody knows anyone out there in the medical data entry, medical training field for data entry of medical information, I don't even know what it is. I totally forgot. But let me know. Maybe I could pass on a word to my friend and hopefully get him a job somewhere. I feel like I misplaced the mirror location on this car, but hey, you never know. Maybe this guy just broke the mirror off of his car. He's just so big, and he needs the space. So I'm looking for a job in graphic design or illustration or animation or something. And one of the other things I've been learning more about or trying to is game design. For a long time, I've been making games in Adobe Flash, but I wanted to do something either with Unreal or Unity. So I popped open Unity and I started taking some tutorials, but one of the issues with these tutorials is that Unity, like I'm using Unity, and Unity gets updated, I don't know, it seems sort of frequent, and whenever it gets updated, the tutorial is sort of out of date. So all the things they tell you to do in the tutorial doesn't quite match up with what you should be seeing. That sort of bothers me. How does that even happen? Like, it makes me feel like I'm doing something totally wrong. It's a little frustrating. Anyhow, curious to know if anybody out there is a game designer watching this video. Maybe you can give me some insight on what to do. The games I've made in the past were all done with Flash using ActionScript 2.0. I made a shooter game and like a matching game. Simple stuff. I mean, I'd like to be doing stuff with moving characters and maybe like a RPG or something else, but I'm down for whatever. I've made a lot of backgrounds and stuff for web pages, so I'm good with making like tileable backgrounds that are good with lighting and stuff. So if you have any hookups, got any jobs that you think I could do, feel free to let me know. It's time for something new. But I don't know. I guess I can only do with what I get, right? So if you find anything good with it's good for a visual designer. I know Photoshop and Dreamweaver a little bit, but Photoshop I know a lot of. I could still do Adobe Flash if you have that software. I've been getting into video editing, so as you see, I've been doing my daily video log, so I'm enjoying making stuff with Premiere and After Effects. I haven't made anything super amazing, but I'm pretty confident I can make something pretty cool if somebody requested something. I just need to get on that mission. So if you say, hey, Lion, make something cool, tell me what I should make, then it'll be a goal. Make something sweet. Sweet awesomeness. It's getting cold here in New York. It's supposed to snow tomorrow. It's funny, it's the weather's been a little wild. It started getting nice and warm. You felt like spring was coming in, and now it's supposed to snow again. That's annoying. Back to the cold temperatures. Imagine he actually did break off his side view mirror and he just drove around holding onto it because he needed to be able to see out of his side view mirror. That'd be pretty hysterical. I mean, I feel sort of bad for the guy, but you know what I mean. It definitely would look comical. I forgot to give him a rear view mirror. That's okay. Meep meep. Yeah, I'll give him a license plate. Big Bob. How about that? Alright, there goes Big Bob in his tiny car with the broken side view mirror. Pretty cool. Alright. Thanks for watching, everybody. That's news for now, day 79. This is Line signing out, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye.